Okay, welcome
Try
back
this
again, folks. We're now recording
Yep.
for the October 18th episode of CVT Weekly News.
Yep.
Glad to have you guys back with us. And remember, talk with us. We've got the ping box right next to the screen. Message us. Talk with us about the news. Or just BS with us.
Yes, I like BS.
Yes.
I love when people BS. Come on.
Yeah. Help us fill out the show if, guests don't show or we end up...
Jason talks too much.
Yeah.
Or
Feel free to tell
like
me
that.
to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do it enough.
Yeah. Don't leave it all to her, guys.
Come on.
Okay, now we've got actually a pretty good show for you guys this week. We've got the Valley Headlines, of course. We've got some clips, which we always do, including the White House brief.
Obama.
Yeah. Who doesn't love the Obama? Guys, I'm trying to get you to comment by saying that. And then
According to his approval rating, 55% of America.
Ooh, 55% approve or disapprove?
Disapprove.
That's still better than Bush's in the end.
But Michelle has a better approval rating. We love Michelle.
Yes.
She's awesome. Her
Hey,
clothes are fabulous.
Maybe she should run next election. No?
No.
You don't think so?
She can stay first lady.
We've also got a clip from Boopity Boop.
Boopity boop.
From the book signing that Maciela Lucia did on Saturday.
Jason went down and met with Maciela and her family. Had a great time.
Yeah, and with the publishers.
Yes, with Little Black Dog Publishing. So show you a clip from that later.
Yep. Now let's go ahead and get started on the Valley Headlines, folks. When Sean has a moment.
He's updating Facebook. Hold on.
Yeah, and he's pulling the clips and all that other stuff. He's doing all the things we need him to do, and we really appreciate it.
Because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, and Sean, you're welcome to comment too.
Yes.
Did you load those clips that you're talking about?
Yes, we're starting.
I gave you the links, yes. So we're going to start with the Fresno Bee, Sean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So the Fresno Bee, folks.
Fresno Bee, sex offenders face candy ban. Tulare County law bars molesters from giving out Halloween treats. Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea at all.
Of course, a little difficult to determine how to regulate that. I mean, are they going to have undercover officers in, like...
It's true. Are they? Well, I'm pretty sure... I'm not too up on every law, but I'm pretty sure that when a sex offender moves into a neighborhood, they have to go door to door to introduce themselves or something. Isn't there something, or the people in the neighborhood are notified that
I think they're notified. I think somebody coming door to door would be a bit problematic.
I feel like that maybe that's old. I don't know.
Well, I'm just thinking knock, knock, knock. Oh, hi, I'm a sex offender.
Well, no. Well, I know it's awkward, but somehow I know people are notified. So, personally, and you can look up why they have to register as a sex offender. You can look up on meganslaw.com and all those places and find out exactly why this person has to register as a sex offender. And if I knew that, somebody had done all these different things and has to register, why would I even take my child up to their door to get candy?
Very true.
But, people go to different neighborhoods, go out with their friends, maybe go to their friends' neighborhoods or whatever, and they don't know. But really, yeah, how are they going to have, a cop with, an 18-year-old that looks like they're 12 going door to door to make sure that these sex offenders are giving out candy?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It's
a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It's just how to enforce it would be interesting, how to make sure that it's being enforced.
Definitely.
But, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if there are some sex offenders who are happy to follow the law.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones who...
They don't want to get in trouble again.
Right. The ones who actually made a mistake with somebody who was just a year younger than they should have slept
Exactly.
with.
The people who aren't necessarily the hardcore, scary pedophiles.
Right.
But people who are honestly trying to make things right from what they accidentally did, whether the person was a year too young or whatever.
Yeah, maybe 30 years ago, a 19-year-old slept with his 17-year-old girlfriend. They're now married, have 3 kids of their own, and they still can't hand out candy. But,
But if they're married...
He would still be registered as a sex offender if he was 19.
Not unless somebody presses charges.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If somebody had pressed charges 30 years ago when
and
that
now
happened,
they're married?
I've seen it happen. Actually, I've met a couple
I
of
guess
couples
if their parent presses charges. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Random conversation there.
Yeah. That's a good law.
It's definitely a good law. Let's go ahead and move on to the next paper. Which one do you have, Sean?
The Fresno Bee.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we were just on. Anything else? Modesto Bee. Let's find Modesto.
I think
here's Modesto.
Oh, there it is.
Go ahead. Bring it up.
Hey. Cover my face.
The Modesto Bee, folks. Cops tell teens good manners count Officers are creating classes teaching power of politeness. Well, that's interesting news.
Yeah,
I'd like to see how that pans out too.
definitely.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe
Look into
politeness
it.
classes might actually work for a change.
Children learning manners? What? Nothing against your children.
No,
of
no.
course.
Well, my children have great manners,
Yeah,
but
your children are very sweet. I've met them, and they're very well behaved.
yeah,
But, yeah.
it's definitely an interesting thing. I mean, parents stopped teaching a lot of children their manners. Now we have the cops doing it. You know, hey, at least somebody's teaching them, right, folks? Now, granted, there's a lot of parents out there like myself who do teach our children manners, but
Yes. I
there
still
are-
hear please and thank you from many young children.
Yeah,
And
but-
it's great.
yeah, but it's nice to see that those who didn't get the children who didn't get the instruction from their parents are actually getting them from the cops. Hopefully, that'll improve situations.
Well, these are teenagers. That kid's 18 years old in that
Yeah.
picture. Learn please and thank you by then.
Hopefully.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, and then let's bring the paper back up, Sean, if we can. Apparently, parks at what price is the main packet here in the Modesto Bee. California park system is among the most at risk because of its shrinking budget. It's disappointing to hear. You know, it was just, a couple of weeks ago we were advocating to folks that you need to go out and use these parks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, granted the budgets are a nightmare right now, but the more money we put into the parks, the more money stays in the parks.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, who knows? Maybe if we all start going, they might not have to get anywhere near as much from the government to keep the parks open.
This is true.
Be nice to see.
49ers won this weekend.
I don't know. I'm not a sports
I
fan.
was in bed sick like all weekend. I didn't watch any football. Well, very little football. And the 49ers finally won, thank God. Finally! Jeez, people.
We let you win.
Oh, whatever. You didn't let us win. Oh, wait, it was against the Raiders, wasn't it? Yes. That's the game that counts.
That should be the Super Bowl that counts. I'd love to see a Niner-Raider Super Bowl.
They played the opposite each other, didn't they, like a few years ago?
Not on the bowl.
Weren't they? Wasn't there a
Playoffs.
Niners-Raiders Super Bowl, like, within the last, 10 years?
No. There was a game just before the Super Bowl. Like,
I thought they were in the Super Bowl together at one point.
no, I didn't think so. Well, Sean's going to check on that
But
for
hey,
us.
the Niners won. Woo! Thank you, Modesto B.
Okay. And while Sean's checking on that, we can go on to one of the other papers. Although, yeah,
He's
that means
busy.
Sean actually has to do something for us too on that too.
I love that.
I'm
Sean's
sorry,
looking
Sean,
this
that I'm
up
going to
for
have
me.
to make you
I
do
can
everything
totally,
for
you know
us.
what? I can do it on my phone. I can find out. Okay, Bakersfield.
And let's skip Bakersfield.
Aw.
Oh, you want to do Bakersfield?
No, I don't want to do Bakersfield that bad.
Yeah, Merced's fine. Thanks, Sean. If we can
No.
find it. No?
Merced's
no.
over there.
Oh, we've...
Merced
put
was rejected,
Merced.
too.
Oh, yeah, because they were covering the same stuff. Not that we don't like the Merced, but they were covering the same stuff that all these others were.
They covered the state parks. That was their main.
Yeah.
That was their main story.
Can we go on to Visalia times Delta? Or Tulare Advance is fine.
We like Tulare.
Yeah, we like Tulare. Oddly enough, it was the Fresno Bee that had the Tulare County story, and that story is nowhere on the front page of the Tulare Advance Register.
Huh.
That's
Well, there you
interesting.
go.
But apparently, highway expansion on the horizon. Plans to widen highways 198 and 99 scheduled despite state budget problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I travel the 99 to go to Los Angeles and such. I don't really hit it at, busy times of the day normally, so I don't know what the traffic gets like
Yeah,
over there. But
I've never hit it during peak hours either, but I've never had a problem, per se.
I mean, if there is a problem, then I'm all for the
Yeah.
expansion. That's great.
Although,
but
could you imagine the problem it'll be during the expansion? There's already a problem?
not necessarily. Well, yeah, all those big rigs.
Yeah, trying to go through. And then apparently high school bands compete for county supremacy.
Very cool.
Yeah. Obviously the picture's a little too small to see very well, guys, unless you have it full screen on your computer. But looks like they were having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
Marching around and competing.
Music in the high school is very important.
Definitely, definitely. Well, any kind of arts in the high schools. Or anything to keep, the kids busy.
Yeah.
And then my favorite story in the Tulare Advanced Register today, free tutoring program offered at Tulare Library.
Very cool,
Yes.
too.
Guys, if your kids are struggling at all, have them go to the library and work with these tutors.
Take advantage of it.
Yes, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you rather have them getting free help than later down the road having to pay even more money for college because they weren't able to get the scholarship?
Very true. There you go.
It's
Little
something to think
extra
about,
help.
folks. Yeah, definitely.
Never hurt anybody.
Now, if we can move on to another paper when Sean has time. And then we'll go to a quick commercial
Perfect.
break.
Visalia Times
Yep.
Delta. Well, I know this isn't exactly local news, but I know this will probably affect a lot of people because a lot of us do travel down to Los Angeles, especially from Visalia. Roadwork rattles LA drivers. There is an expansion going on, guess what, people? The 405. So road construction on the 405, because it's not bad enough driving down this freeway. It looks like they're going to be expanding, I think it's near the 10, I believe. They're doing adding a 10-mile northbound carpool lane and rebuilding 3 bridges and ramps connected with the freeway. And this is expected to take 3 years.
Oy vey. 3 years.
3 years on the 405. I feel like I spend 3 years on the 405 every time I go down there.
That's what I was going to say.
But you know what? Maybe this will make things better. They're saying that the average mileage in that area near kind of Santa Monica is 11 miles per hour during peak times.
That's a pretty high estimate, isn't it?
I feel like I'm just stopped there most of the time, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten out and walked faster than the cars were moving, so.
Yeah. And they're saying during peak hours. It's not even like all the hours put average of all hours. It's just the peak hours.
Wow, well.
Okay. So, take the 5.
Yeah.
Take the 5.
And one last thing before commercial break. Apparently, I believe it's the same event that we saw in the Tulare Advanced Register. El Demonte takes 6 sweepstakes championships.
Very cool.
Yes.
Again.
Congrats, guys.
Yes.
All right, well, we got to take a commercial break, but we'll see you soon, guys.
Mm-hmm.